Pencils. The devil's pen. We all have them. But what exactly are they? The Oxford English Dictionary describes pencils as the stick what makes words and drawings be. But I'd like to truly see how this self-professed graphite marking tool really operates. Hello, and welcome to Eiffel Art. So this week my challenge is to make a landscape entirely with just one pencil. It's an HB pencil in this case, just a standard graphite one. I think I got it in a watercolor set some number of years ago. Just cracked it open recently for some of my illustrations. So my first plan was defining the foreground rocks. This is a valley landscape, seen from the perspective looking down into the valley below. So I really wanted a definition on the foreground values to hopefully convey their position as being closer to the viewer. So now I'm starting in on the shading, adding value, and it's not too long into this process that I realize my biggest deficit, which is that I'm still pretty new to working out value with traditional mediums. Now, I could sit here and argue that only having an HB pencil puts me at a disadvantage because I wasn't able to get as wide a tone range as I could with softer pencils, but I'll fully admit that that didn't cross my mind until just now as I started recording this. The smudging afforded me a bit of wiggle room for my texture choices, since I could smooth an area and then go back in to rough out the darker edges of distant rocks or trees. It worked to a point, but pretty soon in I saw that I was careening towards a pretty homogeneous tone. near the end here, I decided to go back to the smudged areas and re-whiten for light emphasis. This was especially helpful for that waterfall and for the foreground areas, which needed to pop against the background. There you have it. A landscape made entirely with one pencil, and also, I guess, an eraser. But listen, who are you? The cops? Because you have to tell me if you're a cop. Anyway, I hope you had a nice time watching this. I'll be back with another one next week, and it has a very seasonally appropriate theme. I'll just tell you, it's themed around back to school. That's your big hint. So I hope you come back for that next week, and I will see you then.